For everybody.
So,
more equitable. Lockdowns and other emergency
so
powers
that's the
are going to
truth
be
of
used
it,
whenever
and
government needs to get
truth of
you
it
to
is
bend and
true.
otherwise relinquish your rights.
You know, with
for
my
the
personal
greater good.
endeavors today that
Now,
I
this
succeeded
has
at,
nothing to do with the virus,
you
which
know,
is
that I-
overwhelmingly survivable
that I
for most
rewarded
Americans.
myself with.
And these draconian and arbitrary moves are
that'd be,
about
my
politics
turtle.
and power. Now, under
my
Democratic
red
rule,
turtle.
hold on to your wallet, protect your
And
kids,
keep that.
and get ready to
And so
lose money,
I owe it to
your
myself,
freedom, and most of
because
the
I said,
institutions
and
that
it
you
wasn't
love.
so much buying something,
These
or
last
rather,
4
you know,
months,
it was,
the Angle has been doing everything in our power to help get America
it's just get
back
my,
to
do my,
normal.
not be a
Meanwhile,
derelict in
Democrats and their
my,
new
whatever,
ideological soulmates on the far
duty or
left,
whatnot.
they've been using this
And the
time to plot and plan
so
on how to
whatever.
get us to a new normal.
So, you know,
Now, I warned you.
when you do
about
one
that
thing to
phrase
one side,
in
you do
early
it to the
days.
other side.
I detested
You know,
it then,
you say you
and
shop
we have ample
Friday,
reason
then
to
okay,
detest
I'm
it even
shop
more now.
Monday, and like that.
So tonight,
And so with
I'm
that,
excited to unveil
yeah.
our new normal.
So
So going
that.
forward, this is what we should all be arguing
So,
for,
yeah,
a
so-
return to common sense pro-American conservatism. Now, no offense to 41 or 43,
so-
but we're never going to be a Bush party again. And I realize this may upset the dozens of well-funded Trump-hating Republicans out there.
So I kind of want to write about
Our
something,
new
but
normal will be
something,
ardently anti-leftist,
and be like
fervently
that.
pro-American,
And so
and
what I'll do is I'll go
relentlessly
ahead
pro-worker
and write about it.
party. Now, have you noticed how many Republicans have been heading for the hills
Okay,
when the going has gotten tough in recent months? I can count on one, maybe two hands, the number of people who are leading the push against BLM, Antifa, even China. And now, of course, Democrat attacks on basic American institutions. National Review, they published this piece today about how legalizing marijuana would be a good thing to do now. Now, this is a leading conservative magazine, some nice, really nice people, smart people there, but they think drugs are the answer? So keep us all numb and dumb? Oh, that'll do the trick. Great for the kids. Well, again, here's what our new normal would look like. Number one, supporting only those who fight to save America. So before you give a dime to a conservative group or a think tank or a candidate or a campaign, ask yourself, where were they when we needed them? If the answer is they sat on the sidelines or spent their time criticizing the president and helping Biden, they should have no future in Republican politics. Number two, preserving our history, our Declaration, and Constitution. We will proudly protect our national holidays and our monuments, and some of the names of our states and cities. We'll get to that in a moment. And we're going to embark on an effort to educate America on the greatness of our founders and key historical events in progress. Contributions of Americans from all races and creeds will be celebrated and appreciated. Number three, no more lockdowns. Viruses are a fact of life, and it's very sad. And sometimes, as with COVID-19, there will be awful, tragic results. We need to keep the most vulnerable safe. We need to try to find treatments. But trampling on our basic rights and wrecking businesses, ruining livelihoods, and bankrupting our country is simply no longer an option. Even Fauci had to admit a vaccine may never come. Number four, kids need to stay in school. Teachers are essential workers. They're just like firefighters and policemen that way. They need to be on the job. A new German study out today confirms what we knew from Iceland's experience. There's no evidence that kids spread COVID in school. Yet the anti-science crowd, claiming to be the science crowd from California to Montgomery County, Maryland, have announced that they're going to hold no in-person education for kids, if you can believe that. The idiotic modified schedules of New York and places like Virginia are a total nightmare as well. This will be catastrophic for parents and kids. Start making noise on that. Number five, no to endless edicts. Yes to actual laws. Now, governors like Andy Beshear of Kentucky, they've been slapped down by state courts for overstepping their authority during the pandemic. So this has been my point. If masks and social distancing are really the only answer we have right now, then why didn't Biden get out of the basement and push Nancy Pelosi to come back into session and pass a law requiring both. Well, I'll tell you why. They love unaccountable power, and they're not sure they'd win in court if challenged. Number 6, hands off our places of worship. We reject that many despots and state governments have the right under the U.S. Constitution to stop us from going to practice our faith in our religious communities. Freedom of worship is essential to millions of Americans. Now, Catholic bishops spend as much effort defending their parishes as they've spent defending illegal immigrants. We may have already won on this issue. Number 7, no coddling of criminals. New York and Chicago have seen a heinous rise in murders and robberies since the defund the police effort began. It's a policy the left